YouTube, what's happening? Welcome back to another vlog. So in today's video, I'm basically going to run you through everything that I do to get as shredded as I can whilst kind of working a 9-to-5 job. Okay, so what I forgot to do was record myself doing cardio, okay? But if you've watched the last vlog, you'll see that I start every single morning with 30 minutes of cardio, okay? Now, yes, this does mean getting up an extra half an hour before work, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just what needs to be done for me, okay? So that could be something you could look at doing, but in today's video, I'm basically gonna run you through what I eat. So today's a rest day, I'm not training, so my food is a little bit lower. And yeah, just how I go about like bringing my meals into work, understanding that it's normal to do that and that, you know, if it's what you need to do, it can be done. And how I pre-make them and just everything along the lines of that. And then I'm gonna show you my full day of eating as well. So yeah, we have an interesting vlog ahead, so stay tuned. If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, all that kind of YouTuber stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna run into the kitchen now, show you what I have for breakfast, show you how I go about making my meals for work, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you inside. Right, so after my cardio, I will have a shower, and then it's literally time to just make my meals for the day, okay? So on my rest day, I get 3 kind of, I suppose, carb meals and then 2 kind of non-carb meals. Now one of those meals does have berries in it, so I suppose it kind of is a carb meal, but 3 kind of carb dense meals and then 2 meals that basically don't fill me as much, okay? So what I will do is I will prep one of the carb meals to bring into work with me. Yeah, first thing I will do will be weigh out 80 grams of rice. Okay, so that's what I have in one of my meals today. So I'll weigh that out and I will literally get that cooking, okay? As well, if you're tracking your food, track it properly, okay? If it's not 80 grams, then fucking make it 80 grams. Now, as well, if you are someone who does have a busy routine, you know, and you're working a job, you probably can't afford an air fryer, and I would suggest getting one, okay? It is going to make your life so much easier, okay? Literally for me, like I know with my chicken fillets, 180 degrees, 20 minutes, and it will be cooked perfectly. So I will literally put that chicken fillet in, I'll season it, and I won't touch it again, okay? So it'll be left in the air fryer for 20 minutes. So all I have to do for the next 20 minutes is just keep an eye on my rice, make sure it doesn't boil over, and then it's literally ready to go. So, you know, meal prepping for me is an easy enough thing to do because I don't need to do much, okay? So make it as easy as possible, and that way when you're doing it, it won't seem like such a task. Right, okay, so 175 grams of chicken is weighed out and put into the air fryer. I'm now gonna season it with paprika, Cajun seasoning, chicken seasoning, garlic, and salt, okay? With your seasonings, like, I don't think you need to track them, okay? Yes, there is a bit of calories in them, but if you keep them consistent, it really won't matter, okay? Because you're realistically going to season your chicken and any of your food the same every time, you know what I mean? Or very similar. So just keep it the same. Yes, it probably will mean that you might be bringing up your calories, or it will mean you're bringing up the calories, but like I said, if it's consistent and you're still lowering your food over a gradual time frame, you're still going to be in a deficit. So I hope that makes sense, because it is a kind of confusing enough one to explain. But you know, as long as you're consistent and you're lowering, so say like if my coach lowers my rice this week, right? That'll be a lower in calories, but my chicken will still stay the exact same because I've been seasoning it the same way every week. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm never going to like lower the seasonings that I use, as I think like seasonings are such a big thing in weight loss and they help so much. So why would you lower them if you don't need to? And so we are back. So my rice and peas are cooked. So I'm going to drain these now, get them into a container, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for my next meal as well. Just like that, we have the meal done and ready to go. Okay, so very basic, very handy meal to have. Okay, so all that's in here is 175 grams of chicken, 80 grams of rice, and then peas that I don't track, okay? So yeah, very, very simple meal, and that'll keep me full in work. So that's the first meal I'm bringing into work. Now I start work in about an hour, okay? So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make myself a coffee, and I'm actually gonna bring my breakfast into work as well. Now, obviously it's gonna depend what you're doing for work, right? Now, my boss, who is also a very good friend of mine, Oshin, is also, you know, like losing weight and you know, he's a coach as well, right? So he gets it. But it is going to be a bit weird if you first start doing it. And this applies as well for anyone who's in college or in school. Like, it's going to be a bit weird, but understand that your goals don't have to make sense to people, okay? If it's something you want to do, you shouldn't have to validate it to anyone, okay? If it's something that you genuinely get pleasure doing and you enjoy doing, it's okay to be a bit fucking different, okay? And that's something that I had to learn as well, because obviously, like, I've been doing this since like 5th year in school, you know, bringing my meals in. And it is a bit weird because people will look at you a bit funny and they won't really understand it. But once again, like I've said, that's okay. and that's all right. And once you become all right with that, it makes it a lot easier, you know. On to the next meal. We have 250 grams of 0% fat Greek yogurt. Okay, I'm going to break my dark chocolate in on that as well. And then I also get 100 grams of berries with this. So to be honest, I'll eat this very close when I get into work. So probably in like the first hour, as I will get quite hungry. So I will eat this once I get into work. But like I said, if I eat it now, it means there's another kind of hour gap between this meal and my next meal. And I don't want that, you know, so I can push this out for another hour and have it when I get into work. Just like that, we have our 2 meals prepped and ready to bring into work with me. So, you know, chicken and rice and my Greek yogurt bowl. And it's that simple. Like, that took literally 25 minutes, you know, 20 minutes to cook the chicken and rice, and then 5 minutes for the skyr bowl, you know. So it's an extra hour that you have to add on to your morning routine, or well, that I have to add on, you know, because if I wasn't trying to lose weight, I wouldn't have to get up half an hour earlier to do my half an hour cardio. I wouldn't have to get up half an hour earlier to make my meals, you know. But it's something you're okay with, you know, because like I said, my goals mean a lot to me. This is what I need to do to achieve my goals. Therefore, it'll be done. Right, so I'm currently on the way into work now. And you know what, lads? As I'm driving to work here, feeling grateful this morning, you know. Like the last 8-9 weeks have been tough, but like, you know, it's so worth it in my opinion. Like I'm just loving the process at the moment. And there's a sense of gratitude you get when you're doing something that you know for like, you know, you're doing something that'll give you that long-term gratification, you know. Like, you know, obviously for me as a college student, it's hard as well because, you know, like, you know, all of my mates are going out and doing these kind of things that I don't really get an opportunity to do this semester. But understanding that, you know, the gratitude I'll get and like, you know, the enjoyment I'll get, you know, throughout these few weeks and when that shoot comes around will be worth it, and it's something I'm willing to do, you know. So yeah, feeling grateful this morning, you know. I'm driving to a job I love working. I've loved the last 9 weeks, this whole dieting process, you know. I'm loving training, I'm loving getting back on the YouTubes, and just fucking feeling grateful this morning, boys. So, but yeah, I will catch you when I'm in work now for breakfast, and I'll see you then. So we've arrived in work. Man, I actually love this job. It's so fun. So for anyone who doesn't know, I work in a vintage clothing company, or with a vintage clothing company called Whack Vintage here in Limerick. And yeah, I love it. It's just great fun. So yeah, I am going to have my first meal now in probably about 20 minutes, as I am quite hungry. Just going to sip away on some water and then get into my meal. So yeah, I suppose I will catch up with you then. Alright boys, it is finally time for breakfast. So meal 1 here. Yeah, so like I said, 250 grams of skyr, 100 grams of berries, 25 grams of dark chocolate. So this going in now. I'm absolutely buzzing to have this, so I'll catch up with you when I'm having meal 2 then. Right, time for meal number 2. Luckily, we have a microwave in here. Having a microwave in work is absolutely huge, because many a times I've had to eat that meal cold, and it's a lot nicer warm. So like I said earlier, that meal is 175 grams of chicken and 80 grams of rice. So yeah, one of my favorite meals. It's so basic, but I just love it. Absolutely love it. I feel like as well, when you're dieting, you just appreciate the little things so much more as well. Like rice is such a big thing. I absolutely love it. You know, like back in the day, or back when I was bulking, like thought of chicken and rice, I'm just like, no, fuck that. I'll just have like wedges or something. But now I'm like, I absolutely love rice. It's the best part of my day. So it is 3 o'clock now. I'm finishing up here at 4, which is nice. I'm feeling absolutely shattered today, whatever it is. Usually on my rest days, I just feel very tired, because obviously, you know, it's a decent bit of training throughout the week, so feeling pretty battered today. I also feel quite cold throughout the day, which is one thing I'm noticing. I'm definitely, like, even at work, like, I have this big jacket on, I'm still freezing all day. So I don't know, and my belt actually doesn't fit me anymore. So there are 2 things that I've noticed today. My belt no longer fits, and I'm freezing. So yeah, goods and bads, I suppose. But yeah, look, I'm pretty tired, or pretty hungry at the moment. So gonna finish up here at 4. Then I'm going to head to Dunn's, as I need to pick up containers, because we're out for the day tomorrow. We're going down to Cork for a pop-up. So I need to get containers to bring my meals in tomorrow. And then I also need to buy Veet, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I need to find something to shave my legs with. That's what I need, alright? As grim as that sounds, I need to shave my legs for this photo shoot. So I need to get something to do that. And yeah, so I'll probably catch you when we're on the way to Dunn's. You can join me on that really fun and exciting trip. So yeah, I'll see you then. Right, we have arrived. So I'm actually parked in the furthest spot away I can. You know, it's little things like this that'll actually help, because I find I'm always getting caught at the end of the day for steps, and I just never can get them done. So little tips like that, like actually parking a decent bit away from the shop so you get a bit of a walk in, is always good. So yeah, I'm gonna go in here now, hopefully find this fucking shaving cream or whatever it is I need, and then I also need to pick up containers for tomorrow. So fingers crossed all goes well and I come out with minimal embarrassment and everything I need. Right, I got the Veet and I got a post-shaving cream as well, which I'd imagine I'll need. Obviously this is all still very new to me, like I've never shaved my legs before, so yeah, gonna just keep it completely honest here and let you know what I'm getting and how it goes. So yeah, we'll see. Goods have been acquired, not exactly what I was looking for, but look, it'll do. I got this 5-pack lid container and there's like 5 different size containers in them, so like it'll actually be handy, because like my cereal meal is quite big, so I'll need the big container for that, and then like my smaller meals, I can just put my smaller meals into it. So it actually worked out alright. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the car now, go home, probably have another meal, and I'll catch up with you then. Just thinking there, like this whole gym thing started with like me wanting abs, you know, and me wanting to look good. And now I've just bought hair removal cream to shave my legs for a photo shoot. Like what the fuck? Like how do you transition from this to this? Like that's crazy. Carry on. Just random thought. Yeah, that's sticking with me. Right, what's happening? So currently making up my next meal, which is actually supposed to be like an omelette. So it's like 3 eggs, I think, and 2 medallions. So I'm supposed to make this into an omelette, but I'm really not fucking arse cutting up veg today. So I'm just going to have it without the veg. So literally just 3 eggs, 2 medallions on a plate together. Like it's not really a meal, but to be fair, like my appetite really doesn't get that high on rest days, because like the only things I do really is my morning cardio and my steps. So to be fair, my appetite isn't too high on rest days, which is handy. So yeah, gonna cook this up now and then I'll show you the final product. Right, here we are. We have meal number 3. So we've got 3 eggs, 2 medallions, and it's joined with a Coke Zero. So yeah, gonna eat this now and then I'm gonna go out on the rest of my steps. So I still have, I don't really want to check how many steps I still have, as you know, that usually brings my mood down, as I know it's going to be a lot. So I'm just going to embrace it, go on the walk. But yeah, going to eat this now and then I will maybe catch you on the walk. If not, I'll catch you after the walk, but I will be definitely doing a walk after this, because I know I definitely have at least 5,000 steps to do. So we'll get that done. Right, what's happening? I am absolutely shattered. Just did 11,000, or well, I'm up to 11,400 steps. So obviously I have 14,000 to do every day. I feel absolutely wrecked. I felt like very tired now and just a bit fatigued on that walk. But nonetheless, we got it done. And you know, like I said, I think I said this earlier in this video, but maybe not this one. But it's another box ticked, okay? So another step closer. Every fucking box counts, okay? So another one done. So yeah, happy days. I actually have a client set up to do. So a new lad just joined the team yesterday, so going to get his plan set up. So I'll spend the next hour or 2 setting that up, and then I'll send him his video. Okay, so with every sign up I get, they obviously get like kind of 15-20 minute long video of me explaining the whole process. So what's included, their gym plan, their training plan, their 24/7 WhatsApp support, their form feedback, all that kind of stuff. So I'll spend a while doing that now, and then I'll probably cook my second last meal. So I'll chat to you then. Right, we're back with an update. So the last while I've just been making this plan, and the beauty of the plans you'll get with me, lads, is that everyone's plan is unique, okay? There's not one plan that suits all, okay? So every meal plan is different. Every meal plan that I make for someone, I will put it into my fitness pal, make sure the calories are exactly bang on, and everyone will get different meal plans, obviously with different calories, different protein, different carbs, different goals, because people have different goals, right? And they will all get an individual training block as well. So I've literally made up this young lad's exact training block based on the gym he's training in and what exercises he likes and how many days a week he can train, okay? So you see a lot of coaches these days who will charge you 200, 300 euro a month and just give you a copy and paste a training plan or a meal plan. That is not the case with me, okay? I don't coach many people, so the people I do coach, I will give them 100% of my attention, and I will actually go out of my way to make them an individual plan, you know, because not push-pull legs isn't going to suit everyone, you know, or chicken and rice 4 times a day isn't going to suit everyone. So everyone's different, everyone needs their own plan. So yeah, spent the last while making that. I'm now going to have my second last meal, which is potatoes and mince. Right, next meal. So this is meal number 4. We have 250 grams of potatoes, 150 grams of mince, got some yellow pepper, some red pepper, and then we've got just a little bit of lighter than light mayo sprinkled on top. I'm eating this now at the moment, and I'm actually watching a bit of Jack Eagles, who is doing a bodybuilding show. And I suppose I'll catch up with you when I'm either making that plan or else for my last meal. Well, so welcome to the team, bud. Okay, so this is just going to be a quick video. It'll probably be 15 minutes long, in and around that time, of me explaining everything that is included with this whole coaching process. Okay, so in this video I'm going to run over your training plan, your meal plan. Yo, we're back again. Right, okay, meals are prepped. So we've got chicken and rice. Wait a minute. Chicken and rice. We just double down. So yeah, they're set for tomorrow now. Like I said, going to be in Cork for the day, so going to bring 3 meals with me. I probably will only need to bring 2. Now it is finally time to eat my last meal of the day, so I'm going to make my oats meal now, and I'll catch you for that, boys. The size of this oats bowl as well, I think it could be like 100 grams of oats. Oh my god, I'm actually so excited. So yeah, I'll catch you for my bowl of oats. Boys, if you've ever been wondering what peak happiness looks like for a man who is 9 weeks out from a photo shoot, it is this fucking humongous bowl of oats. And I'm actually watching the YouTube video that I am going to be posting tomorrow, which, if you haven't already seen, lads, it would have been my last video. Go and check it out. Excuse my hair now. I'm really not too worried about that, to be fair. I'm just going to enjoy this bowl of oats, boys. I'm so excited. It's so funny how it works, right? Because that was 100 grams of oats there, right? And like, I'm still pretty hungry after. Like, I'm not really full at all. If I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not full. I'm never really full after all of these meals. But like, even some of the lads have like had the bowl of oats, like I've made it for them or whatever. I've given them 100 grams, and like they can't finish it, or like they'd be stuffed after it. And like, I'm eating it, and man, I'm ravenous after it. Like, I'm still hungry. I reckon I could put away like 250 grams right now, like absolutely no hassle. It's just funny how it works, isn't it? But look, lads, to be honest, I'm probably going to wrap this vlog up here. That's my full day of eating, and you know how you can kind of stay on track whilst working a 9 to 5, and just a bit more of a vlog from myself. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at SamoH Fitness. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video.